Yo, welcome back to another episode of Views from the Sip, man. What y'all think about the whole happy wife, happy life setup? What y'all think about that? Is that real? Is it? I feel like a little bit is kind of like you got to give up the joy a little bit to be happy.
Who y'all think made it up?
A woman, probably.
No, probably a man.
I was just about to say a man.
To
Probably
convince
made it up.
himself.
Yeah,
He
probably
was
make
convincing himself
better.
that he was happy because she was happy.
Yeah. He had to realize that this is my life now, and I gotta just deal with it. That was the best way of dealing with it.
I think being happy in that sense is relative. It's like he was saying, happy wife, happy life. He was like, if she's happy, the less like nagging I have to deal with.
Yeah,
so in turns that make me happy. But he's really not happy doing the things he's doing. He's just saying you just trading one evil for another.
So he's just content.
Not even content.
He ain't content.
He's just accepting of it.
Yeah, he accepted.
Yes,
He
I'm
like,
just doing this so I
gotta do this to, so I don't hear no shit. So I can, have the joys, the little joys.
Yeah, I mean, because if it's all centered around making the woman happy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's so rare when they just sit there and say, you know what? I wonder how my husband is feeling.
It's some of my queens out there that they care about us.
On your birthday.
Yeah.
On Father's Day.
Well, this is what I think. They care as long as it doesn't affect them.
Too much.
No, so if they have to make a sacrifice within caring for you.
Yeah.
Then it's too much of a sacrifice.
That's too much.
And you know the excuse they use when that happens, when they have to make that sacrifice? It's not my job to raise no man. I shouldn't have to take care of you like that. That's what they say.
Is that why we're emotionally not like
Reserve.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this on the podcast several times before. A lot of times the reason why dudes don't express themselves like the women say they want us to express ourselves, because when we do, you get backlash from it. So it's like I'd rather just hold it down. I'd rather go drink a beer, rather go kick with my homies.
Get all that. I gotta get it out. I don't care if you listen to me or not. It's getting off my chest.
Okay.
I'm like that too.
But see, it's like that for me sometimes. But then again, it's like you ever got some shit off your chest and you was in it in the moment, and then like a few days or maybe a few weeks pass by, and you get that same feeling again, like you ain't just get it out the last time, but it's about the exact same thing.
You
feel like anybody listening?
So it's
If
like
it didn't
nobody
get
listening.
if it didn't get solved,
you
I
wouldn't
do. I
appreciate
know
it
you're
or
talking
some
about.
stuff like
But
that.
then you don't have the same rage you had the first time. You start to suppress it.
No.
Because you realize if you bring it up again, it's just gonna make y'all mad again.
No, you just
and you still ain't gonna get a solution.
You just ain't gonna not do it, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
You just don't give a fuck about me, dude.
Like you just wasting your time.
Yep.
So instead of wasting my time, just
Don't say nothing.
I already said it
And
once.
by
I ain't supposed to bring it up again.
not saying nothing at all, you become insensitive.
But by not saying nothing at all, you're trying to revert back to that happy wife, happy life thing. Let me not nag you, so that way you can be happy and content.
But that's so ass backwards. To
It is. I agree. I agree that it's terrible.
Because out here losing their
do you
fucking
think
mind.
both parties can be happy?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do think so too.
I don't see it.
You don't think so?
Not when you say happy, like we can both be happy in the same moment sometimes. But
I'm talking about the totality.
in overall,
Like majority of the time, you in a relationship with the
hell
person.
no.
Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Hell no.
Both of y'all ain't gonna be mad all the time.
I'm not saying you're gonna be mad, but you're not just gonna be happy. I don't think your level of joy is gonna be the same as hers throughout your whole relationship. You're more than likely doing more things to make sure she keeps her joy than she's doing to keep your joy.
Well, maybe you a happy person though. Like some
I don't
people
count that the same. Because that's your own happiness. That has nothing to do with
That's just your
that's your own. Yep,
But no,
that's your own.
you gotta find your own happiness though.
Nah, fuck
That's
that.
part of it.
Fuck that. I'm talking about.
personality.
Yeah, that's your personality. If you just somebody who naturally just happy,
Oh.
that don't count because she not making you happy. You gonna be happy anyway.
Right.
I'm talking about the happiness
But I ain't gonna let her kill my joy.
that she provides. The happiness that you
some
provide.
women can kill your joy though.
But I feel like
That's what I know.
you always gotta keep your happiness, the one that you bring to the table. You gotta keep that safe. Like
You gotta hide that.
You gotta hide that
Like the
happiness.
game.
Yeah, I'm keeping the game.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying both people have their own happiness. Women never give up their own happiness. Is what
Yeah,
you
they
Yes.
don't give up their.
I feel like men are more willing to tap into their reserve happiness than women are to tap into their reserve happiness.
Bro, I talked to somebody one day and it was just about compromising, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, you gotta compromise like everything. Like, I mean, and this just talking. Like, you like, compromise. I'm like, man, I ain't compromising shit, first off. Because I just feel like I could just change people. You know what I'm saying? Like
You could change people?
no, not change people, like change you, but like you get out the way, I'm gonna get somebody else.
Oh,
swap.
switch out, like swap.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you out, you in. All right, I got you. So,
Because it comes too much, like to compromise over everything. It's like you always gotta compromise. No, I ain't always gotta compromise. No, you ain't always gotta compromise. We could just maybe we ain't for each other because we obviously two polar opposites.
So we gotta come up with our slogan, opposite of happy wife, happy life.
For men,
Yeah, I can't think of it right now.
what the
We'll
fuck?
put it on the table, come back
Yeah.
to it. But I mean,
I'm going to think about it through this episode.
but then how long are you gonna swap though? You know what I'm saying? Like you can always interchange somebody in.
Well,
and
it's
out,
not-
but how-
Somebody die.
it's not a every situation thing. But if you ever with one person that's like you always gotta compromise to, you always gotta compromise.
It
my
feel like
way.
y'all opposites.
Yeah, it just
complete
feel like you're
opposites.
opposites. Like
It'll be irritating.
like you might have the attraction for each other and all this stuff, but the insides and what comes out of each other's mouth and thoughts, it
Y'all
doesn't
ain't-
match
y'all ain't
up.
no
So
soul
it's,
ties.
yeah,
I feel like it's compromise is definitely important, but if we have to compromise on every
Sit
last
down, watch the
thing,
TV. I want to watch the game. Well, hell, I want to watch hip hop.
yeah, it's like you got
Bro, you watch that shit every day. The game only come on 3 days after the
And
That's
it's
it.
live. I can't play this back.
It feel like y'all not on the same life path.
yeah. You don't.
Because I think that's very important, especially at this age where you're not, unless you are, for the most part, you're looking for somebody you want to mate and marry. So at this point in your age and stage of your life, you want to look towards where y'all can at least build in the same direction. Y'all don't have to be doing the same thing, of course.
And in that sense, they'll be perfect too. Because why would you waste time with somebody who you know that you're not compatible with?
Exactly.
We're constantly having to compromise
Right.
over every last single detail. Matter of fact, let me just swap you out.
Right. Let me just.
Or if I'm not working for you, swap me
swap
out.
me out.
You know what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
lie.
Equal opportunity.
Sometimes, bro, in a relationship, you think about shit and you be like, bro, yeah, you know when it's over, you be like, bro, shit shouldn't be this hard, bro.
Like yeah.
Like I feel like that's the happy wife. Like,
You get to
shit
your
should-
breaking point.
yeah, you get to your breaking point, and then you start to be more acceptable to things. It don't mean I ain't gonna swap you out.
Mhm.
It just mean that maybe when the next shit come along, I'm gonna be more willing to put up with a little shit. Or
'Cause
certain
you knew.
things that I don't like, but it's fresh. It's
Yeah.
a different type of shit, and I'm more mature now than I was before, and I'm more durable.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I think that's more just being realistic about what a relationship is going to be, rather than more compromising more. Like you can have unrealistic expectations about how your relationship gonna go.
Oh yeah.
So that's different than, all right, we got to compromise on this, and this. Like, for example, like I don't like my woman to, this just an example, to go out naked all the time.
Yeah.
If she was one of those people
Some
that
of
like
the
to do
time.
that,
Right.
I mean, we wouldn't be together. I ain't talking about, of course, just like dressing up, looking nice,
Yeah.
wearing something tight. I'm talking about like wanting like people to see her all the time.
Yeah.
But
At least you care.
and like I don't have no problem if you want to do that, but just not with me.
How you should
I
care.
said that same shit. I said, me and my mom was talking about some shit because we was watching this show, and there was this lady on there. She like the house mother of at the strip place at the strip club, and she was
The
like
senior pimp.
somewhat, and so she was like, I don't know why women should do that. He was like, babe, if I did this shit, would you be like, fuck no. I said, that's not who I pictured as my woman. Like it's cool. Like if I got friends who do it and shit like that, I got homegirls, that's their lives. You know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna be the person that I choose.
Yeah.
So, do you?
Right.
And I feel
Ain't no problem with it.
and I
That's
feel
for
like
me.
you're perfectly entitled to that
Approach.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have certain characteristics they want to see out of their
Right.
guys. So why can't I have preferences on who I want
Like-
my woman to be and characteristics I want her to have?
Like, they don't want guys having the 9 to 5, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? They just throw me off a bunch of lists. You just like,
Yeah.
fuck out too then. You
What
know
y'all
I'm saying?
think about that? I think her idea of what she was saying
She just
was
said it bad.
was wrong, but I mean wasn't wrong, but she said it bad.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
said it
I
bad.
think it was all about her delivery because when she came back and explained herself,
It made
she
sense.
was saying like, I live an entrepreneur lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
So
That made-
like,
it's
meaning
amazing.
I might have to answer the phone at 3:00 in the morning because this is a perfect business opportunity versus somebody who working 9 to 5 might not be understanding to that.
Yeah.
Which we all know is some people who work 9 to 5 who be perfectly understand with that because they get your lifestyle. You can't just X them out. But
Yeah.
if she going out percentage wise, another entrepreneur might understand it just based off percentage, and she might not be willing to waste time trying to get that 9 to 5 guy to understand it.
Around,
but it's just the way she worded it.
She came off as cocky.
Yeah, that's what it happened. That's where it went wrong. I understood it the first time.
Exactly, that's the thing. I think a lot of people understood the first time. They just didn't want to accept it.
I thought she came off cocky, but I understood exactly what she said.
She could have worded it better.
I get why people got offended because it sounded like you saying having a 9 to 5 was wrong.
Yeah,
which is not what she was saying.
That's what it sounded like. It came off like that. Like it's like, well, you got 9 to 5, you can't do shit for me. And then it's like everybody that got a 9 to 5, like you just not gonna shit on most of the world. Like you're not gonna just do it.
And then too, you gotta remember, majority of her fan base have 9 to 5.
Right.
So it's like you were like you saying that in a cocky manner.
Like I wish you should, but
it's like, but the people who supporting her got 9 to 5. So it's like, damn, how you gonna shit on the people who supporting you?
Belittling them.
Yeah. So
that's what it was.
They kind of fit the way, but like I said, I agree with the message. It's just the way the delivery came out.
I think people need breathing room for that arrogance sometimes.
Think so? A lot of times you need to pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, let somebody do their thing sometimes, bro. Like,
but I feel like you
don't take it personal on yourself just because they said it about them. That's the thing. Like, they was taking it on them. Like, I worked in that. They made it personal when it wasn't that way. That's the thing I was like.
Like, for example, like a lot of dudes on social media was like going at B. Simone for saying it. It was like, dude, you never had to try to be Simone, no way. Like, so like, what you even offended for? Like, you would never even meet her a day in your life. What are you getting so offended for?
Yeah, because I immediately took this. She came off cocky, but I get exactly what she's saying. She just wants somebody in the same lifestyle.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't care that much.
I wouldn't care neither.
Okay.
No, I didn't get offended.
I ain't saying you did. I'm just saying when I heard the message and all the uproar, I didn't have enough energy.
Like B. Simone, not that important.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like she do her thing and she doing it, but it's like in my world and what I got going on,
it ain't that deep.
Her opinion on it didn't mean nothing.
What I got going on, B. Simone opinion about that is like bottom of the list for what I got going on in my life right now.
I don't be understanding why people don't like. I already said like I feel like dependent people should get with independent people, just so they can coexist. But like there are some women out there who, even though that's not how B. Simone meant it, they feel that way. Like, and they don't even have that lifestyle. They not even entrepreneurs. They just feel that way. Yeah. I mean, like the chick that was on the radio show, she meant it in a different way. Yeah. She worked, for the radio, and then she was like, but I need me a dude like a scammer, you ain't gotta sell drugs, but you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to at least a rapper or some shit. And I was just like, my bad. I'm like, in real, like just being real, like if I'm a rapper, fuck I want with you for. Yeah. Like if I'm already at a status where, what the fuck do I want you for? Like why would you be on my list of like I want somebody right there? Shit, I'm looking for somebody working there. It's like no, the fuck I'm not. I'm just looking for somebody to be on my same stature.
I feel like a lot of people when you date, you find. First of all, you date people who are in your inner circle anyway, like people you can interact with every day. And then too, if I am that level of success, bringing in this amount of income, a lot of times I'm not putting myself in that mindset. I'm not looking for nobody to take care of. Right. You're like a child. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I need a man gonna be boss, gonna buy me this, do this. You're looking for a father. Exactly. If you're looking for a father, you need to fix your own issues out. I don't mind. If we get together, I see that we got stuff in common, helping you out with certain things. Maybe if you treat you with something like that. Not my job, dude. I'm taking care of everything off the strength that you can't take care of everything. That's why I feel the issue is like when I feel like you don't have the ability to do so, and you're talking to me because I do have the ability to do so. That's where the issue come in. At for me personally, I'm not looking for nobody to take care of, bro. If I want a child, I can go have a child.
I say it all the time. Fuck with women, they be like, "Oh, you want a woman that's gonna cook for you, do all this. You want a mama." That's what they say. Yeah. And then they turn around. Oh, I want man, pay my bills, pay for this, pay for this.
You're looking for a father. You want to be a child,
but you talking about you want a king. No, you still a princess. Like you gotta chill.
Like I said, the biggest thing is you having the ability to do so, and me being nice enough to say, look, I'm gonna take care of X, Y, Z. But if you don't have the ability, you just looking for a caretaker.
Yeah, like for example, I could cook, clean, all that. It was nice.
Fuck, that's not even on my list, bro. That's what's crazy.
That's not
so
on
when
my list
you go ahead and say I do this, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of this. You gotta know who you're talking to. You gotta know your crowd, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you can't just be out here shooting that same shit to everybody. I need me a boss ass nigga. I need me a nigga that gonna take care of me, gonna do this. I'm like, bro, that shit that sounds so unattractive, bro. Even if I could do the shit, I wouldn't do it. Cause it's like, bro, fuck you gonna do for me?
Exactly.
And then if you name any of that shit that you feel like is some mother shit, and I say, I'm good on that, what else? Then it's like, I mean, you look good, but shit, I mean, you seem pretty dense. Like, no, for real, like, that's instant vibe with me. Like, you seem pretty dense. Like, then I start to, like, do an analysis. Like, I didn't even want to dig that deep, but now I'm looking at you like, this shit ain't it.
Yep.
You see that?
Yeah, because I think girls and dudes have met somebody. They be like, you ain't it. They can look good. They can be attractive as hell.
I think that would hurt the most, though.
And then they say some shit, and you be like, that's the fuck you thinking about?
You dumb. Like, but that's the thing, though. Like, you got to know who you're talking to. It's like, you might can say that dumb shit around your dumb ass friend.
Right.
But if you get into the crowd, where people are professional, where they're intellectuals, and you saying certain stuff, like it makes sense.
Like, keep that stuff
I'm
in the
gonna
group
look
chat.
at you like you're an idiot.
Yeah, you ain't getting invited next time, bro.
The
that in the group chat.
interest that your fine ass came in here with, it's gone.
You can take it with
You gone. I'm good without that dumb
Again,
ass. That dumb ass gene that might pass to my child. I'm
just having the ability to change with the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you kicking it at a kickback and we all just talking shit, I don't expect you to have the same type of conversation you would somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to be a Harvard scholar everywhere you go, but at the same time, just have the ability to read the room. You know what I'm saying?
Read the room and adapt.
Be that, or have your own form of diversity. Like, don't just be that person all the time. You got to be able to come up on
have
another
mixed
level
personalities.
sometimes.
A big thing too that I've been noticing too is like not having a backbone when it comes to certain stuff. Like, you just go with what's popular. So what's popular right now is, I need a man to take care of me. He gonna do this, do that. You might not even believe that shit. But that's what the city girl's saying. Exactly. So I'm gonna say what the city girls say. Oh, it's hot girl summer, so I'm gonna run with this. Deep down inside, you don't believe that shit. You just doing it because it's the hot thing to do. And now you missing out on your opportunity to find somebody because you just wanted to have a hot girl summer for the moment.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Right on you, AD. Then they go, well, since ain't no niggas out here that's gonna do it for me, I'm gonna go give me a girlfirlriend. And you know damn well that girlfriend ain't gonna do it for you. She ain't damn sure ain't
all them girls be gay till it's time to eat some cat. Then they be like, oh, I'm not gay like I thought I was.
Not like that. I mean,
it's like, you ain't gonna ask that woman to pay all your bills, is it? You ain't gonna ask that woman to be your provider. So why ask that man? You gonna bring what you had at the table beforehand to that woman, but you ain't gonna bring it with the man. You gonna put all that stuff to the side and then just let him do it.
So women need to treat heterosexual relationships like they treat homosexual relationships.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to look at it because a relationship like that is the relationship, no matter which way you put it.
Yeah.
So I expect you to have those same expectations. Yeah. Like, have your expectations, which is because there's nothing wrong with your lifestyle. Just know what lifestyle fits you and what's really you. Yeah. Don't be going on no movement. Don't go on some shit that you heard from your friends. Bro, be you, nigga.
Just be you. I respect it.
People don't know who they are.
They just looking for the image.
And then they show finding themselves.
It's so important.
Oh my God, how long does it take?
No.
I mean, shit, how long does it take, brother?
Some longer than others.
That don't make no damn sense.
And then going back to how we were saying, like, you know, I would like you to read the room and change the conversation accordingly. Right. If you can't do that, it's important that I see that. It's important that I see that.
I'm
like,
a little embarrassed.
That is embarrassing.
But listen, it's definitely gonna be embarrassing. But it's important that you see that as soon as possible. That way, like Tim said, I don't have to keep wasting my time in this situation. And clearly, if I'm embarrassed to be with you in this situation, I'm pretty sure it's going to be arenas in your life that you're going to be embarrassed to bring me. Right. Because you're going to be embarrassed. So we can stop wasting our time. Yeah. You find you somebody else that you feel more compatible with. I can find me somebody I feel more compatible with.
Like, I don't like hanging with y'all friends. You know, y'all always talking about business and you know what I'm saying, opportunities and stuff. Sometimes we just like to just kick it. And I'm like, that's cool, bro. I like to kick it too. You know what I'm saying? But I always had this thing where, like, I can't be around too many dumbass people in one function. Yeah. I just can't. It just does something to me because I don't like hearing their conversation.
Me neither.
Because it's like when you know better and you just listening to dumbasses talk to dumbasses and then they cheering for it and then like,
Yeah, I'm finna go.
I don't belong here. It's not even y'all. It's me.
I'm so opposite. I'll say something. I'm gonna say my opinion too. I get that from my mom. I'm gonna state my truth, nigga.
Certain shit make my facial expression change.
sure
Though. It's
do.
like, that's so stupid.
I look and I'm like, for real, that's what y'all thinking?
A dumbass high five another dumbass.
I'm like, y'all tripping.
Y'all ain't got no poker face.
What am I doing here?
I got a poker
don't.
face.
I really
When it comes to stupidity like that, bro, and that's like the thing. I can't not call stupid. I have that problem. I don't know what it is. It's like, that's not a bad idea. You went almost off. That shit's dumb as hell.
I
like,
can be quiet and let you think what you think, but as soon as you ask me the question, I'm telling you the truth.
That's something I gotta work on. Like
That's how I am.
you could definitely see how I'm feeling about something by my facial expression. Like it's hard for me to like hide my facial expression. Like
Yeah,
if I think what you're saying is stupid, I'm gonna be like,
Especially
yeah,
if
it's
it-
stupid. Or like it's hard. I gotta work on it.
if it happened too fast, it's gonna throw me off.
Yeah.
If it happened too fast, like if I already know you dumb and you always say dumb shit, I can be chilling. But if you just talking about something, I'm listening for real, I'm listening, and then you just go all the way left, I'm at least cut her eyes. Something I'm like, what the fuck did she just say? Like what the fuck? Are you serious? Nigga, did you go to school? What the fuck?
Yeah, man. But I feel like you said, like it's important that we not waste our time, especially at this point in our life. You could be spending that time getting to know somebody else on both sides, whether it be male or female.
Right.
If you're a girl, if you're a woman out there, don't waste your time with somebody you know you're completely incompatible with. Like you said, we got to compromise on every last simple thing, even small stuff like that. Like, bro, don't waste your time. You could be using it for somebody else.
Do you think when people move too slow in their lifestyles or what they trying to do? For example, so a girl will say, I'm just using a girl as an example. A girl will say, all right, I'm done with these thug dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to date a good guy. When they get the good guy, they like, he ain't exciting enough. But they don't know that thug dude you'll never marry because y'all not even in the same path. And you get stuck in that in between.
Man, I don't know.
Castaways?
What?
Call them outliers.
Yeah, outliers.
No, because
They're not for me. They're not for you. They're not for nobody.
So they supposed to be single their whole life.
Yeah,
they
auntie.
gotta grow. Because I mean, you
Oh, what
gotta.
it is? They gotta
'cause, I mean,
They can't rush it.
think about it. You got a regular 9 to 5, but your thug boyfriend out in these streets there too. You gonna come to home? You gonna let him come home to that every day?
Yeah, he's on there.
I feel like people know. I feel like people know what they could like, what they like. You know what I'm saying? They got a certain type that they like, guys and women. But I feel like it's important to know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes you might have to sacrifice what you like for what's best in the end. And I think that comes with maturity.
You gotta know your tolerance level.
I
was a
think
good one
that's
right there.
tough. I think that's tough because you hear a lot of women that get with guys not because they really want to be with them, and so then you look at it like, damn, what the fuck you with him for then?
Mm-hmm.
They tolerate
Because, but no, it's like, well, he provides
Five,
this,
X, Y, Z, because
and
those
so that's why I'm with him.
9 times out of 10, those are the same women who are looking to be taken care of. So that this guy might provide me a better opportunity as far as like he provides this, that, and the third, where these type of guys don't provide X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to filter to that because I can't provide it for myself.
They are weighing the strengths.
Yeah.
Of each
Like, well, even not on that scale. You might be like, well, this guy, he's a good dad. He does all this other stuff. But like, so you stuck with that person because he a good dad, not because you really care for the person,
Yeah.
not because you love him, not because any other thing.
I
But
think that's tough though. I wouldn't want to find myself in a position like that where it's like I'm with you because you great for the kids, or I like the way you do a particular thing. It's like,
That might be
Are
the most
you-
important thing at the
Are you
time, though.
saying
It might be.
like the professional, or
oh, you seem like you be a great wife, but
it's not for me.
it ain't. You not my great wife. Like
that's why I feel like all that stuff should be like extra. I feel like you should fall in love with the person, and then their attributes are just extra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I fell in love with you, not knowing this, but damn, you sure look good. If you value that, damn, you a good ass cook, or damn, you a great mom, or damn, you good at business, or damn, you handle this shit.
Yeah.
Like all the extra stuff is like extra attributes that come along with the package,
Yeah.
and those attributes can grow over time. You know what I'm saying? They might develop a jump shot out of nowhere.
Damn.
Half court.
Yeah, develop a jump shot. There was a post player, but next thing you know, they see on the perimeter.
Yeah, or they can fall off.
Oh, they could fall off. I was just
Facts.
thinking this here. I was just thinking.
Facts.
I was
Takes
just thinking
work.
about. I was just thinking about the fall off though. like it take a lot to be in a relationship, and you feel like you building the whole time, but it's kind of like a 2K player. Like the older they get, they other shit starting declining. Does that affect you wanting to be with them, or you just stick that out?
But intellectually, just like a basketball player, they should be growing. So
Mentally, they growing.
Like LeBron can't jump like he used to jump.
So he makes up with that
by being smart enough and learning new skills.
I feel like you should constantly be working. I feel like, for me personally, it starts becoming an issue when I feel like you're not working like we all working. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, we all should be working, striving to get better in whatever capacity. I might not be able to do other things like I did before, but I'm trying to make up for it and learn other tools, other attributes. But when I feel like I'm doing all this growth and development on my own, and you not doing the same amount of growth and development that I'm putting into the relationship, that's when I got the issue.
Yeah.
Cause it feel like I'm putting more in than you putting in.
Do you think that's what happens to we not married, but in a marriage is like people get complacent in what they are, but one person starts to grow and the other person stays still.
Definitely.
I think also too. I think people change.
Some people make their peak faster.
Yeah, I think people change. I think things that I might found that I might have needed when we first started might not be high on the priority list no more.
Yeah,
my priority list changed over time, and it goes for both the male and the female.
That's some shit.
It changes, and so that's why you gotta constantly putting the work in to constantly learn your partner over and over again. I feel like we get lazy. Like, I'm not trying to learn you. We've been talking married for 10 years now. I'm not trying to learn you no more, woman. But at the same time, you got to keep doing it because people constantly evolve.
Once you learn your partner, you need to start learning life.
No, but I think it's more important than to grow together, because I don't think, just like people say I need time for myself, and they say that's not a breakup. That's the same thing in a marriage. We are unity now. Whether you like it or not, we are unity.
So that's what I mean. Your time is what you're saying?
Fuck your fucking time. I don't give a fuck about your time. I honestly, when I say that, I don't mean your me time when you're doing something you enjoy. I mean as far as growing. Yeah. Don't tell me you need time to grow. We are unity.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
We can talk about it.
Talk about it. What the fuck does that mean?
What does what mean?
I need time to grow.
People do need time to grow.
People do need time to grow.
I think it's a level thing.
They weren't ready for the relationship when they got in.
I think you might meet somebody somewhere, but they
Okay.
might stay right here. You might level up here, and then you like, all right, you gonna come up here eventually, right?
Does that mean like
because you ain't going back down unless you're a dumbass? Some people might go back down and stay stagnant, but I'm like, okay, now you done stay here, and I done moved up 2 more levels.
So you saying they don't feel like they can grow while in the
relationship? You don't feel like they can grow. They don't feel like, they might not feel like they need to go no further.
No, I'm saying when they say I need time to grow, I feel like maybe that's you kind of got your shit together, and I can see that I'm not on that same path right now.
That's understandable.
So basically saying like we need to take a break so I can work on myself to reach you or something.
Yeah, like I need to.
That's
I'm
understandable.
not ready for this shit.
But then you making somebody wait for you. What if I want to wait?
No, you don't make them wait.
Time waits for no man.
That's what I think. But when the person says that,
but if you're saying that you want them to wait,
for example, if someone says that, I feel like we need a break, I just want to take some time to work on myself by myself, yada yada. I honestly feel like what they're really saying is this relationship is going faster pace. You're growing at a rate that I feel like I can't keep up, and I like you as a person. I like what you provide. But at the same time, I don't really know if I want to be in this relationship anymore. But before I make that decision, I want to put this on hold, and I don't want to lose you. I want to keep you right here in the pocket. That way, just in case I change my mind, I can come back. No. That's what I feel like they're saying. Is that right? Hell no. You wasting them motherfucking time.
You're not being fair to the other person.
That's what I feel like they're saying. I feel like this what they're doing is like, I want to keep you here, but I don't know if I want to be with you, but I want to hold you. I don't want to lose you because I might come back.
Correct me wrong. I think that same concept goes when people tell you to wait on a conversation. I think that's that when I'm comparing it to, because like you told me to wait because you need to talk later, but I still feel the way I feel about this situation.
The whole time I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I feel like that's bullshit too.
Bullshit.
I feel like they just want you to be quiet right now and hope you forget about it so we don't talk about it no more.
Yeah. Sometimes you do need time. Sometimes you need time to wait.
I don't understand what
every time
to
get your thoughts together.
I don't mind
every time somebody
some impromptu stuff like me, my time be bad sometimes. I'll snap on you for real. Like if we in the moment, but if I have some time off, you know, I can come back in a more calm way.
But my
it's
thing,
like in a moment, it'll be a debate when if you take a little time, you can have a conversation.
I feel like every time there's ever came up, it's like, we gonna talk about it later. Let's talk about it later. You don't never fucking talk about it.
because you
later.
don't want to talk about it.
Because they don't want to talk about it, period, to begin with. Because it's an uncomfortable conversation for them to have. So they really hope let's talk about it later mean, like, let's sweep it under the rug and just forget it ever fucking happened.
Because I think when you're in a relationship, you should be able to disagree with something and have a conversation about it.
Right.
Because at the same time, because once you get older, you gonna have kids. You don't want your kids to hear you hollering at each other, yelling at each other. Why y'all can't just have a conversation?
Learn how to talk, guys.
Learn how to talk to each other.
But that's when the time come about though, because sometimes you're gonna be heated. When you heated, you can't just all of a sudden be just
Turn it
calm
off.
yourself
you
down.
Can.
I can.
You can. That's
Not
self-control.
everybody.
That's
That's-
self-control.
Everybody can't do
That's
this.
self-control.
But I want you to be able to do that. I want
Everybody
you to,
can't.
That's
I want you. I know what you're saying. I get.
You can't force
I
it on
agree.
them.
With
Yeah,
you.
you can't force somebody to do that.
I agree with you, but I want you to grow to that point.
That's how you. Some people raised to do that. Some people weren't.
I know. I totally
I
understand
have
what you're saying.
I have no issue with it, long as if you feel like you need to take time to get your thoughts together and you actually want to have the conversation, but you just right now, I'm not able because I'm going to come off wrong,
Yeah.
then cool, take your time.
Yeah.
My issue comes in when you say, let's take time, I need time, I'm going to talk about it later, and that time never comes because you're just trying to avoid the conversation.
Oh, it's gonna come. You ain't getting more than a day.
And then now, I'm going to need some fucking time because I'm going to be fucking hot. You know what I'm saying?
Because for me personally, I build up heat. I don't start up here. I build up. So I start thinking about that shit. I go to the gym. I'm pumped up again. I'm like, fuck, man.
Especially when you like the person is avoiding you. You're like, motherfucker, like you said we gonna talk about this
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie. That shit will trigger you to just get pissed off.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
people
bro,
avoid you. That
you really trying to suppress the anger, but the more you think about the shit,
You get
the
mad at
angrier
me.
you get. How the fuck, man? That's what I'm talking about. Every time I want to talk about some shit, I talk about it later. We talk about it later. Later never comes.
Because you already pissed off about what has occurred. And then now
You waiting.
I'm pissed off again because I know based off your past history, you're trying to avoid this conversation.
Yeah.
But it's still your job to bring it back up. You can't wait till they bring it back up.
No, you bring it back up. You can try. I mean, but I feel like the quality of conversation is not going to be, unless you're just a person that you feel like you need to take your time, get your thoughts together and stuff like that. I feel like the quality of conversation is going to diminish the longer we wait. I want to talk about things while they're fresh. Let's go and talk about it while it's here, it's happening. So all the facts, all the facts that you need are on the table. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Facts
me
don't
personally.
mean nothing when you talking to a woman. They do. So,
I mean, that's a bold statement, brother. Okay.
They talking
Nah,
about the logic.
that's a strong
They
fact.
talking about the logic of it. It ain't always gonna be logical because facts be logical and you can
Yeah.
make sense of it. They ain't worried about it nothing making sense.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's true. That shit be tough, man. It's like, bro, like I'm basing this off something. What are you basing what are you
Exactly.
basing your convo off of?
Nothing.
I hate.
Where's your references in? I'm flipping through page after page after page of emotions, and I just want to know where's the fucking facts.
Man, one thing I noticed too that a lot of times you could be hitting straight facts, nothing but hardcore
Fucking bad
facts,
lady.
but your tone in which you address it in, they're not even trying to hear none of this shit. So it doesn't even matter what I'm saying, but because of the tone that I'm saying it in,
You know what she gonna say?
what?
Why you talking to me like that? Why you gotta talk to me like that?
And then you gonna change the argument. Like, no.
I'm not talking no type of way. I'm just trying to talk about the situation.
You're not talking to me. You're talking at me.
God damn it.
You know how fucking frustrated I was. You wouldn't even say it. Then she just let me have it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just let me have it. I'll let you have your little spiel of a moment, even if it don't have no fucking logic, no fucking sense, no fucking fact. Just go crazy.
But when it's your time,
Every fucking time, man. Every fucking time. Don't do that. Don't do it with the waterworks. Don't do that.
Do it. Told you.
yeah, I stopped crying.
Crying is
I,
there, man. Kryptonite though.
I stopped caring about crying a long time.
Nah, because
Nah,
I was
man.
gonna say you see it one too many times, you'll stop. You'll stop getting the damn.
If you pissed off enough,
You won't fuck around and say this. Stop that crying shit.
Don't even start it.
Don't even do that.
What you
If
crying for?
You get mad. You mad enough or frustrated enough about it. You would definitely say that shit.
Because you'll be in the complete right.
Yeah.
And she started crying
I
because
ain't
she...
talking about if you debating her. I'm talking about if she just start crying out of nowhere.
What's she crying for?
What's she crying for?
I'm saying, what is crying
Man,
for?
women will start crying for
I
nothing.
get, no, I understand that. I'm saying, what's the situation why I feel sorry, though? Because if she just
Are you
started,
talking about
When
like
she just started crying.
oh yeah, a
situation?
regular crying,
Yeah.
it bothers me.
outside of the
Yeah,
argument,
argument,
outside
yeah.
of the
Oh, yeah.
debate. But I feel like at the last minute, like fuck, I'm losing the argument. Pull the tears out. Like you know,
Oh no, I don't care about that.
how the ref bent. The
If
ref.
I'm right, I don't care.
You gonna pull that fucking
That wild
card
card
out the
out,
sleeve?
yeah.
It's almost,
Really?
it's almost disrespectful that you pulled that card out.
Oh, you hit me with the crying shit. You didn't hit me with the crying shit. It's over. You won. You won. Don't worry about it. We ain't gotta talk about it no more.
Hold on.
We ain't gotta talk about it.
Yeah, man.
It became too much. I ain't even want to go there tough, man. Like you making me feel bad and shit.
Happy wife, happy life, though.
Man, fuck that shit.
That shit real.
You done made me
bro.
say some shit that's real, man.
That
Fuck
shit
that
real, man.
No, it's just that happiness goes both ways. I'm not in a marriage for you to be happy and me to be sad.
Who told you that?
I feel like happy wife, happy life automatically puts her happiness above the guy's happiness.
That's
And
what
if
it
we're
means.
supposed to be in this together as a unit, both our happiness should be on the
I
equal
think
playing
No,
field.
AD, you supposed to change your happiness to make it to where whenever you make her happy, it makes
Bro.
you happy.
What if she
You
ain't got no
supposed-
hobbies?
No, you're supposed to. You supposed
It's supposed to
become-
make you happy that you making her happy.
AD, you're supposed to adjust to a happiness level.
That's what that's supposed to mean.
Brent, it makes me happy that I make her happy, but
That's what I'm saying.
damn,
That's
it don't
what the
become
80s
for
slogan is.
everything.
You're supposed to adjust your happiness level.
Based
You
off
can
her,
no
though.
longer be at a 60 level of happiness. You start to feel more comfortable around 35. You start to live on 35 a
You
little
start to
more
feel
than you like.
comfortable with less.
And you say, I never really just needed to be at 60. I'm good at 35.
That's some suck ass shit.
I mean, just think about it though. Happy wife, happy life.
Man, I don't go through life trying to be happy anyway.
I guess I'm trying to think of something, but everything I
love
thought about
happiness ain't my goal anyway.
happiness not your goal.
What's your goals, bro?
You sound dead on the inside. I don't go
You're a
through life
fucking
trying to be happy.
skeleton man.
I'm at peace. I don't care nothing about happiness.
Peace is
Does
that.
peace bring you happiness?
Peace is happiness. What the fuck?
Peace is calm. Peace ain't got to do with happiness.
Yeah, dude.
Calm. What the fuck? It's calm.
Peace is being calm.
Brent, you a
What the
robot?
fuck is that?
Brent, you a robot or something?
Whatever you want to call me, I don't care.
What the
So
fuck?
happiness is your plus.
Happiness is a plus. You
Your
don't just
peace
walk
is your
around happy.
happiness.
So
What the
Your
fuck?
calmness
You
is your
can walk
happiness.
around at peace. In peace. You can't just walk around
You right?
happy.
You can walk around in peace though, because you can be peaceful. She done pissed you off.
I want to be
So-
happy.
I ain't talking about like in an argument. I'm talking about just regular life. Like you just
We were
walk,
talking
wake
about
up,
go-
watch TV or something like that. You're
I-
not happy that you watching TV.
I agree with you.
You
what
happy
you're
not
saying.
to be bothered?
I'm peaceful.
Not to be. You're
You can be.
happy not
You
to
can be.
bothered.
You can know you're gonna get pissed off all the time and be.
You know
at
the
peace,
thing that'll
because
make
you know
you
this shit gonna
upset.
happen.
That's what I'm saying. I can be pissed off and be peaceful
But
at
I
the same
think you
time.
would rather be happy though. Because
Happiness can be taken is
Your
what I'm
peace
saying.
can easily be broke.
No,
Yes.
happiness can easily be broken.
My
Motherfuckers
goal-
break your peace all the time.
Not me.
I
You
think
fuck
both.
around and be just mellow, chilling, watching TV. They ain't bothering us. So motherfuckers just come in bothering you, getting on your nerve, wanting to talk and shit.
I know how to tune people out. I know how to tune people out.
It's like all the moments we had to talk like right
damn.
now when I get a little time with myself, we want to talk.
I know how to listen without listening.
Bro, so you ever had this is rare, a free slate, a free schedule. You ain't got nothing planned for the day. Everything cool. You get to make your own agenda, and you get a call. What you doing? Man, nothing. Just chilling. Doing so. Oh, good. You mind doing so?
Yep.
What the fuck
Yeah, that shit
would
suck.
you have
That shit
done
suck.
if I was busy?
That shit suck.
Still
Whatever
ask-
it is, do that shit,
I would have asked you to do it later.
bruh.
I ain't gonna lie, that
Talk
shit
about
do-
a peace breaker.
Nah, that
You
do
like,
piss
oh
you
my
off. It's like-
fucking god.
Sometimes I plan on doing nothing. Like I know it don't seem like much, but I absolutely didn't.
So
want to
that's why girls trip come. Go.
Let 'em
Bye.
go.
On the girls trip.
I'm playing Call of Duty like it ain't no tomorrow. ain't nothing gonna break this joy.
Y'all not.
I'll make something up. I'll be like, man, I got something to do.
Hell no.
I'll just say no. I ain't gonna make nothing up.
I'll
I
make
don't, make
something
nothing, if I
up.
don't feel like doing it, I ain't gonna do it. I'll probably do it later. I'll do it later. That's what I'm saying.
If I say I'm a C, I probably ain't gonna do it.
Eventually you get to it though.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Depends
about
on what
I'm
it
gonna do
is, though.
Yeah.
And even if it's something you ain't feel like doing and you put it out to later, when you end up doing it, you still not gonna feel
Oh
like
yeah, I
doing
get you, but at least it's on my time. Then.
Yeah, it's
it. You
true.
still not gonna feel like doing it. Like, fuck. Let me
At
go
least you
ahead
did
and
it
do
on
this
your
shit.
own time.
That's always my thing. At least I'm doing it on my time.
I don't think they give a fuck about your time.
No, you don't have to give a fuck about my time. I give a fuck about my time, so I'm gonna do
Everything
it.
is always fast paced though with it.
For what?
Wait a minute.
Somebody else put time?
Yeah, with other folks' time, it's like
Go and
We
do it
don't
now.
mind. We don't mind fucking showing up whenever the fuck we show up. We don't mind taking all day to get fucking dressed. But then it's like
I mind
it's
that
easy to
shit,
tell a
bro.
nigga just you need to hurry up and do it. You need to come up like you always feel pressed and shit. That's what pisses us off. It's like, what the fuck you pressing me for? Like, nigga, I got a whole 24 hours to do this shit. What the fuck you talking about? Don't worry about it. I'll do it. Go fucking ahead.
First thing-
No sweat off my back.
First thing, what you say? All right.
Shit crazy, man.
Happy wife, happy life.
I find myself, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe we need to change the damn shit.
It's nothing, bro. Like, cause even
Happy husband, happy wife.
nah, that don't work.
Nah, that
You gotta go to the drawing board.
Why
man.
that don't work?
Happy husband, more loving.
Why the happy husband, happy life don't work?
You just don't do like you
It
used to.
don't rhyme.
I ain't happy no
Yeah.
more.
happy can't
I
be
ain't-
the first word.
I ain't
You gotta figure out another first word for husband.
husband. Shit, I
Something
don't
gotta
know.
go
It gotta
beside
be
happy.
happy husband. Happy husband, more loving. That's all I got.
Happy husband, more love.
That's all you get.
I feel like that's true though.
If it ain't no happy husband, you ain't getting no loving. That's why you say it.
That's true.
If you do shit for me, man, I'd be
I
more
like
willing
the
to do
dome
shit for
for
you.
it.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. When I'm in a happier mood, all that bullshit you be wanting to do, I'm with it.
Right.
I'm with it without the hassle too.
You know what they're
Yeah.
gonna say?
That's fair.
What?
The exact same thing you saying in reverse.
What? Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. They're just gonna turn it right back around.
I mean, if it go both ways, I'm fine with it though.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm
know
but they
when you
need theirs
lose.
first though.
You'll know when you losing it.
They need theirs first and second.
no, we gotta
Nah,
kind
ain't
of
See,
no
that's what I'm
first.
saying.
It ain't no first. You just do it when you do it.
They still need theirs first.
Make me happy when you want to make me happy. Not make you happy when I want to make you happy.
That's what it is.
That ain't gonna cut it though.
Nah, because
Yeah,
they never
that-
want to make you
real
happy.
talk.
Motherfuckers always want to be happy. Sometimes I just want to be at peace.
You are their
like,
happiness.
damn.
If
They
both-
not. They don't have to be your happiness. Women find their happiness
Do
in
they
men.
not have a life?
They'll have hobbies.
We got shit to do.
Women don't
Man,
have
women
hobbies,
will
they
drop
do.
their friends
Some
once they
women
find a
have
good
hobbies,
man.
but not a lot.
That's
You said
true.
who?
Women will drop their friends when they find a good man.
That's
I don't
bad.
Cause they
feel
love
like
being around that
try
man
to
too
do
much.
it. I don't feel like they try to do it.
I didn't say they did, but they do.
We talked about this shit. I think women need more time in their relationships. So, for example, I can tell y'all niggas that I'm about to go on this date with my girl. I ain't gonna see y'all this weekend.
Yeah.
You do this.
Alright.
You do this shit to a girl. She like, you always with that
You
nigga.
always with that nigga.
Fo, and
That's crazy as hell.
Another thing, too, speaking on the same thing, if I call one of y'all boys, y'all like, what y'all boys up to? I mean, I'm with my girl right now. Like, all right, man, I holler at you immediately off the phone. It's times my girl will pick up the phone. Hey, what you doing? Oh, no, I'm chilling with Austin. Okay, cool. Let me tell you about so like, did you not just hear her say that she was with me? Get the fuck off the phone,
Be
bro.
respectful, nigga.
Why are you on the phone for another 15 minutes? And then my girl constantly trying to drop hits like, well, all right, girl, well, girl, let me go on it. And you still on the fucking
It ain't
phone.
nothing worse than you on a date and that shit happen.
That shit piss me off.
You ready to knock the shit off the table.
Yeah. Made me want to get the phone like, hey, man, she holler at you back, bro.
What the fuck are you even talking about right now?
Not shit. It don't be about shit.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Don't be about a bitch ass thing.
Making up some drama. Just making this
You
shit
gonna
up.
start taking the phone?
Man, I'm gonna have to put a time on the phone.
Now we gotta have to find a cage. Leave that bitch in the car. Now one person gotta have their phone in case of emergency.
You can have
So you
yours,
gonna keep
'cause
your
you know
phone?
you gonna be able to get off.
Because
it.
I don't use my phone when we on dates. If we on date, that bitch in my pocket. We on a date.
So I just really noticed it because I promise you, if I call y'all boys like, man, I'm with my girl, I'm like, all right, I'm holler at you.
Yeah.
Easy, cool out the phone. Hurry up, get off the phone.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Well, what I hold
It's
you
just a sign of respect.
Cause just like they ain't want shit, I ain't want shit either.
Yeah.
I could want something and still say the same thing.
That's true.
Shit, I just.
I fuck around
It
just text you
depends.
the
You
shit.
need me? Yeah, just text it to me. Just message it
I
to
fuck
me.
around. If it's that important, I text the group though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's important, I would have texted the group. So no,
That's why I be
that's
so-
some
We
bullshit.
need some respect around here.
That's
man.
what the
They
fuck
don't
it is.
respect us,
They
bro.
selfish with their time,
selfish
even
with
with
their
their
time.
friends.
With
Like,
their friends.
damn, like, nigga, I'm her man. What the fuck? Nigga, I come before you. What the fuck?
That's what it is.
They don't
You
like
wanna
to
see
say-
the hot
I told
arc
them they want
shit?
me first, folks.
I am above you. What the fuck?
But they don't see it that way. They was like, I was her friend before you was her man.
I don't
so
give a fuck. You gonna be a wife too?
They ain't talking about shit. I'm like, I don't like it just out the shit that it's like, bro, you know how much shit I gotta deal with?
For you to
For you to think your time is more precious than mine? Like, get your ass off that damn phone and let us enjoy our date night. The fuck?
and they got the nerve to press you about a fucking proposed date. I slap the shit out you.
My thing is, as soon as you leave that event and you back at the crib, date night over with, y'all just kicking it at the house. You just have to be on your phone strolling. Why you always on your phone?
No, you know what's worse than this?
Oh no, that's me. I asked my mom in the heartbeat.
I get
Why
on
you
that
on that
fucking
phone?
video game and you want to talk all of a sudden. You got the whole conversation in the world.
That's so funny. That's so funny, bro. This shit so funny.
And now you want to watch Netflix.
Why the fuck we right now? When you want to watch
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good time to be on my phone.
Yeah.
You wasn't doing shit.
Right, we weren't doing nothing.
I don't like them moments when you ain't doing shit and y'all both sitting there noticing y'all ain't doing shit. But the moment you get a little too joyful or some shit, that's talk. Nigga, you wasn't bored, nigga. You just wanted to distract me. Nigga, I was having a good time just then. Nigga, you was perfectly fine and content with being on your phone scrolling. Like, if I would have been doing it, it was perfectly fine. But as soon as I fucking start laughing, I fuck around, get on the game and shit, we talking shit on the shit. Get off the damn game and let's watch a movie or something. Nigga, you ain't even got a movie in mind. But
I don't want to watch
I don't
no
even
goddamn
wanna watch no
don't tell
TV,
you,
bro.
I don't even watch that shit, man.
nigga, I don't even got cable, nigga. I don't watch TV. What the fuck? I can watch a movie anytime.
Fuck around and say, man, you can pull it up on my iPad.
Man, shit. I guess that's
I'm gonna
that.
ask y'all this.
Oh shit, here we go.
It's like a traditional question. So we talking about happy wife, happy life. Before, like you know how like tradition is, you ask the woman's father for hand in marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna do that, or is
Yes.
it like, are we past it?
I am.
I am.
I was. Period.
Oh shit. I guess so.
I ain't doing it.
I was honestly
I ain't
gonna
doing
say.
it. I don't see the reason to do it because if they say no, it ain't like
still
I'm
gonna
not
do
gonna
it.
I was
marry
just,
her.
I just laughed. I'm just saying.
It really does let you know where you stand there with the dad though. Like that's a good thing. I see that.
I don't think I was gonna ask.
Because
though.
if Joker said no to me, like, don't call me no more, bro. Like, dead serious. Like, we ain't got
No
nothing to
favors.
talk
No
about.
yeah,
favors.
it ain't even shit.
Like, don't even bull stuff it with me. Don't be like, hey, when I come to the house, just keep walking in your house, bro. I don't even care.
I feel. I mean, I just do it because
You gotta respect.
I'm old school, bro. I just
Yeah.
feel like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I know it's traditional for people to
I
do it,
wouldn't
but
even-
I didn't see the reason to do it.
Actual lady, that's what I would say. Actual
I wouldn't
lady,
even
she
think
would-
about
and
it.
she would prefer you do it.
Because it just depends, I guess, on the household too.
Cause
On their household.
I wouldn't just say take
probably
it upon
would've told
yourself
her.
because women be.
I would've told
women-
her that,
Women
too.
got values and stuff like that too.
I don't think I would have asked.
And then too, especially like if your girl got a close relationship to their father, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You want to go on and get the blessing, yeah. It just,
Yeah,
I feel like it's a good step to do.
Especially if she a daddy's girl or some shit like that.
And I always get you a few more points.
And I feel like she probably told her dad, she feeling like the proposal stuff coming up. So
Yeah.
she be icing you up a little bit.
That's always in the air. And just because we said that just then, I'm gonna talk about this right quick,
Mhm.
about the proposal shit. Now I'm gonna tell
It's
y'all
not a
this,
quick
and
conversation.
I'm gonna tell you. So what?
Ain't no quick conversation.
It's quick. It's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be real quick, AD. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't pressure people to propose when you're not in the relationship. You do not know
Yeah.
what the fuck
Going
is
on in a
currently
relationship.
going on in a relationship.
Facts.
Despite the time, you have no idea. So I just remind you guys who pressure people to maybe get the fuck out their business.
Facts.
That's it.
I
That's
guess it
it.
was quick.
That was quick.
That
That was quick. We'll go into more detail next episode.
Next time.
That was an excellent
Next
conversation
time.
we had.
Yeah,
That is a good topic.
perfect.
Perfect.
I hate when we think of it at the end, but you know,
We got more episodes.
it's the end, and so as always, view.